This girl just exposed her baby daddy's drama with Lil Yachty. And quite frankly, even outside of the drama, in this video, you will learn how this dude is one of the most deplorable, disgusting human beings you'll probably ever hear about. I didn't notice, but her baby daddy was actually the man in the viral altercation with Lord Reese. Rest in peace, Lord Reese, so I'm not gonna play the video here. The story begins at a studio in LA. Lil Yachty is chilling, making music. The baby daddy homies is there, so he pulls up too. While everybody is having a good time with pure thoughts on their mind, this dude pulled up with treacherous plans.
So boom, this was a couple years ago. So my baby daddy used to hang out at the studio. And for story purposes, we're gonna call this studio Street Addicts. So my baby daddy used to be at Street Addicts, and on this particular day, Lil Yachty was up there, and I believe he had a Corvette or something. And my baby daddy saw the Corvette, and he thought that he could steal it and go steal the Corvette. So Lil Yachty is inside recording with his peoples and all this stuff, and then my baby daddy ends up going outside, hopping in the Corvette, leaving, and trying to, go take the Corvette to go sell it. Mind you, my baby daddy did not have a license. So he's driving a fast Corvette or whatever, and he has no license, and he ends up wrecking the Corvette before he makes it to the destination where he's supposed to be selling it at. So my baby daddy ended up leaving the car at the scene, of course. And everybody from the studio ended up calling him because, of course, they see him on the cameras take the vehicle.
Now, things end very badly for this dude. But before we can even get to what the consequences were for stealing like Lil Yachty's vehicle, something that he can't replace and can't afford, I want to first blame his homies. Because the homies was well aware what type of dude this was. This dude is quite frankly one of the most despicable human beings I've ever heard of. And I've only knew he exists for the last week or two. The homies knew they had no business bringing this igaboo, this decrepit cockroach around Lil Yachty, bro. There's just some dudes who you don't bring around the lit ones, but I'm sorry. Because they were well aware this dude was a literal sociopath. He stole from his own children. And she broke down exactly how he did it. And it almost ruined their birthday.
We're talking about the time my baby daddy stole my baby newborn picture outfits and $4,200 out of my little girl shoebox money. That was a long little intro. Now let's get into it. Okay, so boom. So I had just had my daughter or whatever. My daughter might have been like 4 or 5 weeks. And of course, I'm at my mom's house because like I told y'all, when I'm pregnant or when I first have a baby, like I just want to be close to my mama. Like that's my safe place. I'm at my mom's house and my daughter there, he's at our house or whatever. At this point, I had my daughter, like I was done. Like I had gave him like a week to get out of my house. Like I wanted him gone for real. So I'm at my mom's house. My kids, I booked them a photo shoot or whatever, like her newborn photo shoot / the photo shoot with my oldest daughter. So I had bought them some matching Dolce & Gabbana outfits. But the outfits was at my house. So I got up, I got them ready, got them cleaned up and stuff. And then I went to my house to go get their outfits so I could get them dressed for their photo shoot. So my mama might have stayed about 40 minutes away from where I was staying at the time. So I left my mama's house maybe around 10 o'clock that morning. Their photo shoot was at 3 p.m. that evening. I left at about 10 o'clock so I could go get, their stuff or whatever, and then have time to run and get the little props that I needed extra for their photo shoot. Like that. I get to the house. Oh, I had bought my kids outfits. I basically came in the house, dropped the bag on my alley, and then I left back out went to my house. Outfits had been in my house for maybe like a week or two. Get there to get the fucking bags. They're not there. If you know anything about designer bags, it's not no little flimsy bags. It's the big, tall, bags like that or whatever. Like, they was literally sitting on my island. They're not there. I haven't been home. Only one person been in my house or whatever. Where the fuck is the outfits? So I'm calling him and all this stuff. He don't know where it's at. All this stuff. Something tells me to go check my little girl's shoebox money. I go check my little girl's shoebox money. It's gone. Like, when I tell you he didn't leave $1, he left nothing. Like, bitch, only the shoes that was in the box type shit. Cause like I had if you know how a pair of Jordans is or whatever, like I had the money up under the Jordans, like up under the little paper. I don't know how to describe it, but anyways, yeah. So at this point, I'm going crazy. I'm blowing him up. He not answering the phone, nothing. I call his mama. I'm crying hysterically because my baby they photo shoots in a couple of hours. Where's their outfits? And where the fuck is my baby shoebox money? She like, I'm gonna tell him to give it back, all this stuff. Like he finally admits that he got it. Y'all, I had one of my homegirls check his Instagram because his mom is telling me that she gonna get the stuff back or whatever, but he's still not responding to me. I think he had them blocked me or something at this point because I'm going off. My homegirl check his Instagram. Why is he in the Dolce & Gabbana store? What can you even do in this store? Because I purchased stuff on my debit card. So why are you in there? Do y'all know that this man took my kids' outfits back to the store, got store credit, got him an outfit and a little fanny pack, and wore it out to one of his homeboys' show that night? Swear to God. So at this point, I'm ballistic. I'm going crazy. Like, I'm crying. I'm calling my mama. I'm calling my grandma. I'm going crazy or whatever. I'm like, I don't even have time to go get him another outfit. I hate this man. All this stuff. So by the grace of God, like my uncle, he was by the mall at that time, whatever. Like he was by Phipps and all this shit. I end up cash upping him, and he ended up going and getting the outfit for me, like rebuying it or whatever. I never seen him $4,200 again. He never reimbursed me for the outfit. Nothing.
This story right here is far too common. The 2019 or 2020 era is filled with stories like this. She met a dude online who had hella money, hella cash, because he was finessing during the pandemic, right? He was finessing that unemployment, finessing that PPP. He was up and he was caked up. When the money went away, he was able to finesse her to move in with her because she probably thinks, man, he'll get money due. He going to bounce back on his feet. No, the pandemic had them eating more than they've ever eaten before. The pandemic had the brokest ones you know touching paper they ain't never touched before, ever in life, right? So she thought she got with somebody who was up, who was doing well for themselves, who had a good head on his shoulders, who was getting money. It didn't happen. Now, it's one thing, bruh, to steal the money from your baby mama, but to steal your kid's outfit, sell the outfits to buy yourself an outfit to wear, bruh, I ain't never met anybody more decrepit, low down, and disgusting. But this is the dude that the homies knew he was. This is the dude the homies knew they were bringing around Lil Yachty, bringing around $1 million niggas. So when he pulled up, he did what he was supposed to do. Right? He did what he'd always done. If this man was steal from his own kids, you think he got love, he got respect, he got sympathy to not steal from Lil Yachty? Cut it out. So he stole from Lil Yachty, and instead of apologizing for wrecking the car, he started popping it, man. He started letting them know it's up, it's up. And this primarily happens in our community, bro. There are dudes who will do you wrong, who will violate you, and they want to beef with you because you are upset they did you wrong. And that's what happened here. But he thought Lil Yachty was sweet. He didn't know Lil Yachty was rolling with the goons.
They end up like calling him like, hey, you need to handle where the car at, whoop. They found out that the car was wrecked, and now at this point it's really pressure because bitch, you don't have no money to replace this man's car, nothing. You done took this man's car and you went and wrecked it. So at this point, like, of course, Lil Yachty, like, that man having money, like, he tripping on his car, but he not tripping on his car. He's more so tripping on the fact that a nigga felt like they could take his vehicle from him. Like, you know how rappers be, like, it be about street cred, it be about, like, shit like that. So at this point, it's bigger than the car. Like, it's bigger than you just taking my vehicle and all that shit. Bitch, it's you took something from me and I'm a rapper. Like, basically, it's some shit like that. So cool. So my baby daddy, he lay low for a while, all this shit. And I guess he started, like, getting back comfortable thinking that shit was sweet. He started back posting when he was outside. He started back posting where he was at, all type of shit. And he thought shit was sweet. So one night, I'm at my grandma's house because, of course, I'm pregnant at this time, too. I'm at my grandma's house or whatever, and I get a call at 3 a.m. It's from my baby daddy. He crying. He hysterical. Oh, I just got robbed. You know, I'm trying to see what word I can say on TikTok where I won't get banned. I got basically whipped with a pew. I got jumped by multiple. They tried to steal the car because he drove my car to the club that night or whatever. Like, yeah, it's all bad. Whoop. I need you to come meet me at the house and take me to the hospital. I get to the house and my baby daddy's nose is like on this side of his face. His fingers, like he can't bend his fingers. They stuck out like this, all type of stuff. So I'm thinking that my baby daddy got robbed. Like, they took his phone and stuff. They did take his phone. They took the little money that he had in his pockets and all that stuff. And I'm like, why would somebody rob you unprovoked? He's making it seem like it's just a random robbery outside the club one night. So he going on about how he got robbed and all that stuff. So of course, like, the next day after we leave the hospital, wait, let me back up. The hospital ended up saying like that his nose was broke or whatever and his fingers was broke. So they end up, like, you know, treating him for it, put him in a little cast, all type of shit like that. So cool. So the next day, like, I take him to replace his phone, all that shit. So my baby daddy, he's one of them people where even if you beat out of him, he's still gonna keep talking. He's still gonna keep picking.
That was all cap, all right? So this low down cockroach was telling his girl and telling people they jumped him. Lil Yachty got dudes to come and jump them. Big swole gangsters came for him. They beat him up. They robbed him. They stole his vehicle. It was all cap, okay? It wasn't a gang of people. You see, he went to the club that night with the same homies that was with him when he was at the studio with Lil Yachty. So of course we know what happened, bro. Bro, we know what's up, homie. Those same homies who you ruined their name, you put smut on their name because you came around and you robbed Lil Yachty after they invited you, those same homies dropped your location And when they dropped your location, Lil Yachty and them pulled up without Yachty, but Yachty Goons and them pulled up. And instead of jumping you, they gave you the respect of giving you the head up. And you just got whooped on. Now, he was popping. He was lying. So they posted a video. And this is where things went bad for him. And this is what finally shut him up.
Because he has an image to uphold. So as soon as he gets his phone, he's on Instagram, back with another phone, whoop, all that shit. I guess the people that did this to him did not like this. So the boy that did it to him, he ended up posting the video on Instagram. Yeah, for everybody to see. So once he posted, I then see that he did not get robbed. He did not get jumped by multiple people. Multiple people did not jump on him. They did not beat him with the pum-pum. He simply got his ass whooped by one of Lil Yachty's partners for taking his car and wrecking it. It was one individual. And yeah, he put belt to ass. So cool, at this point, like my baby daddy, like he trying everything to get the video deleted. He tell the nigga to delete the video, all this shit. The boy like, I'm not deleting nothing. Every time I see that nigga, like it's gonna be that. So at this point, my baby daddy is not even going outside. He's into hiding, like he's embarrassed because everybody know what happened now because you told everybody that you got robbed. Mind you, my baby daddy was at the studio with all of his partners the day that he stole the car. Mind you, the night when he got beat up outside of the one and they broke his nose, took the car keys, took the phone, took his little money and all that stuff, all of the same partners that he was with at the studio when he stole the vehicle were there. Nobody jumped in. Everybody sat and watched. Yeah. Nobody called for help, nothing. Because I guess they was tired of the little shit he was doing because this wasn't his first time coming around doing no shit like that. So yeah, so the shit ended up going on Instagram and all that stuff. And anybody that knows my baby daddy that I'm talking about knows he's an Instagram ass nigga. This is the first time I ever seen my baby daddy get silent on the internet. Like, no words. He had nothing to say. Nothing. Yeah, so eventually the man who did it to him, he ended up getting, unalived a couple of years later. And then that's when my baby daddy took it upon himself to go on the internet and, pop his shit. Why are you popping your shit about a man getting unalived as if you had something to do with the unaliving? As if you went and got your get back for what he did to you. That man still passed away untouched. And he still whooped your ass so bad that you was seeing multiple and thought you got jumped. No one person did that shit to your ass. He turned you every way but loose. Hello.
Honestly, that whooping was not enough because he went on to do more treacherous stuff. He stole like her brand new Mercedes and wrecked it. Bro, he stole like 10 plus K from her. Yo, this dude is one of the most despicable human beings ever. Now, if you see recent pics of this dude, yo, he's wearing like Chanel bags, which belongs to her. He stole her shoes to wear. Yo, this dude is just altogether a horrible human being. Now, Lil Yachty actually responded back to this story, and his response pretty much confirmed that everything she said was true. Lil Yachty responded back, LOL, which pretty much means everything she says is true, right? Now, I feel like this story is kind of good PR for Lil Yachty because it shows, I guess he's not a pushover or he's not sweet. I honestly don't know what else she expected from a man who was comfortable wearing your Chanel shoes and your purse. Like, yo, y'all have babies by dudes like this and then act surprised that these dudes turn out to be terrible fathers and terrible husbands or baby daddies or boyfriends. Like, like, be for real. You think this was the dude that was going to be your Prince Charming? This was a dude that was going to be a great father to your kids? Man, cut it out, man. But let me know in the comment section, what are your thoughts on this, man? Her series is actually titled How I Survived My Baby Daddy. Do you feel like at some point, man, there has to be some accountability given to this woman, albeit that she picked this man? And just from seeing this dude and how he dressed, there was very telling red flags from the very beginning as to why this dude isn't some type of masculine dude you want to have raising your kids or one in your life, man. But let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think? And if you're still watching, click on this video here somewhere on my screen, to find out how the 4 extra and no jumper beef just got 100% worse. I'm going to see you guys in this video. I'm out of here, folks. Peace.